Greetings everyone and welcome back to Draven's continuing adventures into the Iliac Bay. We are currently on a quest where we have to... Okay, well look at this. I didn't even get to finish what I was saying. Your vision hazes and the world grows dim. Out of the gray, a woman's face appears. Medora! Sir, your efforts to free me have not been in vain. I have discovered a powder that will soothe the ghost of my beloved Lysandus. However, it is in the hands of Gortwog, warlord of the Orcs. In his steel citadel of Orsinium, go to him in Orsinium and see if there is anything that can be done to persuade him to give it to you. Bring the powder to me in Dyreni Tower once you have it. The vision clears. Sometimes you wish sorceresses would just send letters like other folks do. I really like that little added thing there. Draven obviously knows some wizardry, but he's not exactly like this level. That's kind of hilarious, isn't it? Like, I like that little detail. So we have to go to Gortwog. The warlord of the Orcs, who I'm pretty sure everybody knows becomes king of the Orcs. Let's get some ale. Salmon steak. We have to finish this quest. How long will it take us to get to Orsinium? Let's see, because this is Orsinium here, right? For some reason, it's a player-controlled journey. Let me see, 10 days. Where is Orsinium, though? Because I don't see Orsinium. It's going to take 15 days to get there. That's not optimal. What about here? Okay, so what I think I'm going to do... Right, we have 10 days. I'm going to go cast the spell on the palace. I want the horse. And I'm just going to travel to, to a nearby region. At least, you know, make it 9 days. And then we could get this quest out of the way and then go to Orsinium. Let's go to Borean, I think it's called. 5 days, that's good enough. I want to waste time without hitting the limit of the quest. I don't want to lose reputation with the Order of the Raven, because we failed that quest with the orc skill thing, which I thought it was really ridiculous, but you know, what could we do? So let's travel around a little bit. 2 more days, not okay. You know, just travel around and then we'll... Black Witch Heth? That sounds ominous, doesn't it? In 4 days. Okay, so 4 days. Where else can we travel to? Borean, 2 days. Perfect. Now we have 2 days left, and then I'm going to cast Recall. And then just sleep at the inn. I kind of hate quests where it's like you have to wait a certain amount of time. Look at this, it just closed in my face. Alright, let's see if we could travel anywhere else. Ripping. I want to... You get the feeling of being watched. And that was an airship. Okay, so I imagine there's... Yeah, 2 days. Let's teleport back. And then we could finish this quest. It's kind of a tedious quest. I don't like quests where you're, like, forced to wait around the surrounding areas for, like, a certain amount of days, because it kind of creates this situation we have here. I don't think I'm going to take a quest like this again. Well, I don't know if I will run into a quest like it, but I'm going to try to avoid it. Because now we have to go to Orsinium and we're wasting time. Because I don't want to lose reputation with the Knightly Order. Let's get the breakfast plate, some tea. Let's get a room. Oh, we still have... Okay, so let's rest. We could rest even more, actually. Because Draven's always passing out, so he might as well get all the rest he can at this tavern. Your rest was excellent. 1 day. Okay, perfect. It's nightfall, so... Apparently I'm over-encumbered. It says I have some stuff that's exhausting me. I think maybe it's the rations. Maybe I could put them away for a little while. Some of the books as well. I really enjoyed this book. Redguard's History and Heroes. You know, I like that everybody has like a copy of the Book of Circles. A Dubious Tale of the Crystal Tower. King Edward, let's put that away for now. Right, let's get some food. Oh, well, the kitchen's closed. That was a really interesting book. I would like to see that Spirit Sword thing in Elder Scrolls 6 that ever comes out. Your rest was excellent. Alright, so let's get food now. And then we should wait at the palace. I don't think I'm going to cast any sort of recall. It's right there. And we don't know how many orcs are going to attack. I think it's best just to save our mana for the... 2 palace servants spy you from across the hall and duck out of view. No doubt they will have some well-planned escape route in case their fears are brought to pass. Look at this little layout here. This is a very, very nice layout. Very colorful. Right, who are you? Uthister Wickham. Man, this is brilliant. Their use of colors here. Look at the blue carpet, the blue and gold carpet. Yeah, very nice layout here. They used it very well. I'm pretty sure. Is this handcrafted or did they just like? I don't know if I'm using a mod that does this. I think I am, but and look at this. I just love the castles in Daggerfall so far. And let's bow before the lady. I could use the services of someone of moderate talent, above average discretion, and willingness to assume the position of a lowly courier. Not right now. I'm really too busy, perhaps. Your loss. Well, I have to defend the castle. She was offering a good amount of gold, but Draven has a duty to do. What deity is this? Julianos? I'm in the school of Julianos. We hate the Mages Guild. Get lost. Okay. Alright. Sorry to disturb you. So maybe we should wait around a little bit. Wait 4 hours. This has to be the day the orcs are going to attack, right? Your stomach rumbles. Maybe not. Well, we could get some food. Let's cast Recall. Just in case the orcs attack and we're not there. Maybe I should have taken that quest, right? But it also sounds a little shady, right? I don't trust nobles. I don't think Draven trusts nobles as far as he can throw them. Right? I just think... Like, I'm pretty sure Draven has to get it... You know, Draven has to get his hands dirty here and there, but he's not going to do it unnecessarily, especially for greedy reasons, such as extra gold. Let's wait 6 hours. I'm just waiting for these orcs to attack. This is the night the orcs plan to attack the palace in Dwinion. Okay, so let's quick save here because I'm pretty sure the orcs are going to attack somewhat soon. Everybody's still waiting around. You stifle a yawn. Don't pass out, Draven. We're waiting for these orcs. We're in the palace. This has to be the palace. Right? We have to wait inside the palace. Yeah, this is it. So I think we have to wait maybe just a little bit more. You hear savage roaring from within the palace. The attack has already begun. You really need some sleep. Okay, but right now, Draven, you can't sleep. There's savage orcs getting ready to cause all sorts of mayhem. 48 gold pieces, not too bad. Leather, chain. Yeah, none of it's really worth it. Iron boots with gold trim. Nothing too spectacular. Helm, 9+ armor. I mean, I guess we could take it to sell. Wait, was that? Okay, steel. I don't know why I comprehended it as something else. You feel somewhat bad. Loud screams emanate from within the palace, followed by a joyful roar. You need not look to know what has happened. Did we really fail the quest? We failed the quest. No, that's not working that way. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. Do we need to wipe them out in a specific amount of time? I think we do, right? Come on. Well, at least the loot is different, but it's still not amazing loot. Steel, yeah. Alright, so let's... Where are these orcs? Could they be up here? Yeah. So orc sergeant, steel flail, leather. An enchanted shirt. Not bad. Gold pieces. Steel mace, iron cuirass. Alabor Woodston is led away by armed guards. A page speaks to you. Sir Draven Silverblood, if all knights in Dwynn are like yourself, we have no further need for fear. Perhaps next they will send you to capture Gortwog himself. Your name will be had in open renown across the land if you remain faithful to the Baron. Well, so far the Baron's a decent sort of person, right? So we accomplished this quest, and we got back reputation points. I wanted to load because I'm okay with taking a fair loss, but I felt like that was kind of cheap because most quests they don't spawn above you. So I'm like, what happened? But you know, I'm not a save scummer, but you know, it was just no explanation. You failed the quest, so that's why I loaded. So we finished the quest. We protected the Baron successfully. We could get some rest, and then finally head to Orsinium, right? And then we'll see what awaits us there. But first, Draven needs food and whatever else he can get. Well, apparently not food, but we can get some bitter. I imagine something that's called bitter doesn't taste, like, great. I can only imagine. So this is Orsinium. Ray tree? Why 22 days? Why so much time? It's a little ridiculous, no? Orsinium, okay. So it counts as a dungeon. I was kind of scared. I'm like, why isn't it showing up? Everything about Daggerfall scares me. I'm always expecting the game to break into pieces. It's an amazing game. You notice orc tracks. Orcs have trampled the ground here. Okay, look at Orsinium here. Right? Look at this. This is brilliant. Oh, look at this. They have banners. Does everybody hear the tune? It's like ominous. The cold is seeping into your bones. It's a full city. As an orc, look at him. He's decked out in orcish armor. Can I talk to him? Man, he looks amazing. Look at he's got an axe too. He looks vicious. He looks very vicious. This Orsinium. Oh man, look at this. It kind of looks Britannic. It still doesn't look as orcish, but you look at this. This is what the orcs have built. You know, give it a break. It's 1996. All right, where is everybody? Well, let's get around in a horse. There's a market square. Imagine if there's Bretons. All right, selling here. Look at this. No, they're all orcs. A fat. You can't be an orc woman, can you? You have weird. Yeah. Let's not make that the thumbnail again. A friendly-looking jovial orc. Yeah, that's an orc female, definitely. Look at him. He's nice beard, nice haircut. I actually really like his haircut. Give him a nice suit of plate. He looks jovial. He looks friendly. She looks a little untrustworthy. Right? Can we rest at a tavern here? Is it run by orcs? Oh, there's Bretons here. Leftovers. Maybe Bretons who aren't jerks. Yeah, better be free. Let's get some rest because Draven, of course, can't stay outside for more than a minute. Man, the music is ominous. I want to head into this, Okay, they don't have anything for sale. This is really odd. What, did the orcs take this town? Right? They're not selling anything. Maybe the weaponsmith? No, okay, so that's something unique with this. They won't sell in this town. Don't know if that's the best sort of sense. I have to do this. Right, get up here. Yeah, look at this. Oof. So I'm guessing that's where Gortwog is. I see like a little green and red tent over there. I see that orcish building over there. There's some unique elements to this Orsinium, I guess you could say. But, you know, there's no wandering orcs. I'm guessing there was limitations. I'm guessing this was part of the... Yeah, look at this. I want to go there. I'm very curious as to what's there. Right? Because that looks unique as well. I've never seen that sort of building. It looks like there's like... It looks like a blacksmith, but it's outside. I see a bard there. What's in this building? Look at this. That's an orc. Yeah, look at him. Heavy armored. He's decked out. It's locked. Look at him. Look, he has a big sword. He's covered in steel plate. He's got like a jagged. He's got a very dangerous looking helmet. It's very interesting to look at. He should cover his feet because then they're gonna stab at his feet. But other than that, look at him. This is not a scimitar, is it? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like one of the jagged sort of orc blades we see in the Elder Scrolls V. Why can't I don't want to ruin the game, so I'm gonna quick save here, and I'm gonna use the skirt here because I don't want to cause some sort of ruckus. Okay, so it basically looks like inside of the Fighters Guild, but empty. Alright, so it's nothing special. Right, I don't know what the guards in Orsinium would do. Alright, so, you know, I saved just in case we were going to get attacked. Let's not waste any more time. And, yeah, look at these orcs. Man, I didn't see this orc. There's more orcs over here. Yeah, he somewhat looks like a barbarian, because this armor is not... It looks cool, but it's not the most practical way to use a suit of armor. Someone says, come in. It's a Breton. It's a unique layout, right? This house. It's a red guard woman. Some texture glitches here. Is this like some sort of tomb where they bury dead orcs? Yeah, I'm getting texture glitches here, but it's not a big deal. Look at this. They killed somebody here. I can't loot their corpse. Alchemy, torture. Nice little layout. A globe of the planet Nern. Is that Yokuda? Who knows? Alright, let's not linger there too long. Some more orcs. This, yeah, has to be where Gortwalg is. That's a little shaman there. Orsinium. So, okay, don't attack us. He's not impressed. Yeah, he's not impressed. Okay. Why he attacked us? An orcish Zaber. Oof. What's the damage? 6 to 19. Not too bad. I think I want it. I think I'm gonna keep using the hammer, but not too bad. Not too bad. Do you have anything for sale? He just has junk. Follow me. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to us. Alright, I'll talk to you later. I don't want to cause any issues with these orcs, and of course they're going to attack us. A mithril Zaber. Let's eat the fish. 48 gold. We don't need the mithril Zaber, but we can do is sell it. We're gonna save. Yeah, this guy's gonna cast a spell. Can they just leave us alone? We're gonna try to talk to their chieftain. Right? Iron Zaber, dagger, long shirt, Dwinian surcoat. We'll take the gold, but we don't have use for anything else. So, Medora wants the dust of restful death. Only because I respect the memory of King Lysandus will I do this. The dust can be found in the ruins of Masterford's guard on her own island. Tell Medora that the price is her support of my claim to the heart. She'll know what it means. Okay, so we have to... I've spoken with Gortwalg. He claims that the dust of restful death can be found in the ruins of Masterford's guard on the Isles of Belfiera. He also instructed me to tell Medora that she must support his claim to the heart of Tiber Septim, whatever that is. So, sounds like a dungeon, right? Chain, right? We checked this corpse before. So it's set up like a dungeon. Come on, jump over. Was that an orc baby? Oh, it's a little orc girl. She's so cute. She's so tiny. Look at her. Look, he's a little orc boy. He's got a weird haircut. You don't see orc children in Skyrim, so this is like a nice thing to see. For some reason, all the kids look like clones in Skyrim. It's kind of weird. So it's really just kind of nice to see like a little orc kid. He's working. He's already starting his contribution to Orsinium, and she's there with a teddy bear. You see what I mean? Like, you shouldn't attack the orcs. This makes me feel bad for them. Well, unless they're trying to kill you with an axe. But, you know, they're just trying to build a home for themselves. Look at her. This fair orc lady. Well, I wouldn't say she's fair. I look at that face. But, look at this. She's got a little orc. A warrior, because he has an axe. Yeah, look, he's got a little axe. And she's got a bow. Very interesting. I've never seen this from the orcs in Daggerfall. I think these must be new assets, and he's mining something. He's going to be a warrior. I'm assuming that's his mother. That's his sister. Can we enter? No. I want to... Yeah, we could go through this bridge. It's really tight here, really tight. In fact, his head is in the concrete. Okay. We're stuck. Yeah, we got stuck on the rope. Can we levitate? No, levitate is causing us to bug out. Okay, so we're gonna have to recall. Yeah, I wanted to see the blacksmith that was Orsinium. There was a blacksmith there. Did you just see that glitch? How strange. That was extremely strange. Where are we right now? We're back in Dwinyan. Okay, so that was very weird. But since things are looking normal, we have to go back to... There we go, the ruins of Masterford's Guard in the Isles of Belfiera. Let's take a ship. 7 days, not too bad. Orcish has improved along with medical and jumping. You notice a rank odor. An open grave yawns in your path. Your stomach rumbles. Okay, that doesn't sound exactly... Okay, and we're being attacked by Spriggans and bears. That's not the effect we wanted. Oh, you know what? We should have sold the armor and weapons. Okay, so this must be the ruins. But where's the entrance? I could take the bear meat, but the problem is that I think it's going to weigh a bit too much. Right? So, like, it's somewhat concerning. I mean, I'm gonna take a little bit. I'll take a little bit, just a smidgen. Look at this mountains. Look at it. It's brilliant. I'm very enchanted with the 96, you know, mountains and forests and like the mists and like just things like that. They really get to me. Draven's freezing and we are having difficulty finding the entrance to this dungeon. No, that's a rock. I don't know why we would have thought it was there, but we did. There it is. Okay, let's enter immediately before, you know, Draven freezes to death. Let's cast Recall here. And let's handle this zombie. We're slow because we're freezing, right? Yeah. There we go. What could a zombie have? 12 gold pieces. Nothing of import. So we have to find Lich Dust. And of course, this is going to be one of those dungeons. I just get the feeling that's going to drive us a little crazy. But we'll figure it out. We always do, don't we? Let's fireball our way to victory. Come on, there we go. 96 gold pieces. And we're going to set up a tent. We're going to quick save, because I get a feeling like we're going to die. Right, that's not the inventory button. Let's see. Let's set up camping equipment. Let's cook some raw meat. Yeah, okay. 30 minutes each time. And then rest until fully healed. The short skirt has broken? Oh, okay, so I have to repair that then. It took a while to break. Well, we could take that off, since we're not wearing the skirt. I'm sorry, just the skirt looks ridiculous. We all have to admit it. You feel invigorated by the meal. Okay, so I'm kind of wondering if I should head back to the beginning of the dungeon. And let's pack this up and look for whatever is there. Or we could keep going this way and hope for the best. Here's a ghost. Not exactly like a lich, but it's undead. You would be challenged. Not with the skirt. Not with the skirt. Let's get the skeletal warrior out of the way. Let's kick him off. Oh, well, that works. 36 gold pieces. Not too bad. Oh man, this is one of those dungeons. Right? I'm gonna have to use some spells or platforming. Look at this. Would you platform this? Like, jump? Like, no, how would you even do that? Let's go down here. Let's try to make sense of this. It's a druga, I think that those things are called, right? You're carrying too much to stay afloat. Okay. Let's just levitate here. You should make camp and dry off. Okay, we'll dry off in a bit, Draven. You're in a dungeon. The mummy died. 156 gold, a basilisk eye, and a fig. Could we rest here? No, it's too extreme. Why is it still too extreme, exactly? Let's get rid of the skeleton, right? Then maybe we could warm up. 12 gold pieces, because we rested by a fire. Is the water freezing? Is that what it is? I think that's when we start to get cold, right? Yeah, this is just gonna be one of those dungeons. There's an enemy nearby. The spell was absorbed. It's a ghost. Nothing too threatening. I think we need to set up camp. Where's the tent? No, there we go. Let's rest. Let's see. Are we still cold? No, we're doing better. Let's pack it up. So I think it was the water that made Draven freeze. So it's freezing water. But what exactly... Let's cast levitate. Let's get rid of him. Brilliant. Brilliant. So he just fell to his doom right there after getting smacked off. And you could get smacked off too. Yes, that was amazing. Okay, so let's... I don't know if I want to go up. Should we go up? If we go up, does it show us an entrance that's not shown by, like... Yeah, look at this. Okay, so it does show us an entrance that we wouldn't have seen had we not gone this way. Okay, so we should use the skirt. Why is everything, like, impossible to, like, pick? Like, it's kind of ridiculous. I don't like dealing with zombies. I really don't. A map. A map to what? A freshly drawn map indicates the long-lost location of ruins of Hearthfield's Hold, which you copy down. So that's a dungeon we could go raid, right? 84 gold pieces, and hopefully find something that's useful. We should eat the bear meat. Yeah, perfect. What was... Okay, that opened up. This was a trap. This was a trap. It actually boosted us above. Yeah, actually we could have used that. Okay, it's not gonna work. Maybe... Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to bug out the thing, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Just open up. There we go. And let's cast levitate. I wanted the thing to basically push us outside of the map. That would have been an exploit, but I was just curious if it could work. I don't really want to use an exploit, but you know, sometimes just curiosity gets to you, right? Like you want to see what you could do to break through the map. Okay, so that's freezing water. I don't want to go there because most of the time these enemies aren't there at all, so it doesn't seem practical to just go under freezing water. I feel like we have to go here. But I'm somewhat concerned of dying. It was F9, right? Yeah, quick save. Okay, it's another ghost. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. I thought you died. Yeah, look at that. I had the feeling that what was going to happen. That's exactly why I quick saved. What is causing that sort of damage? Right? It seems a little off. If we are supposed to go there, how is the question. I'm thinking maybe there's something that we're missing. This can't be everything, right? Do we have to go into the freezing water? Hold on, we didn't actually click this, did we? Okay, that wasn't my intent. Okay, so we clicked that switch. Oh, come on, it's another zombie. Push him off, Draven. You could do it, Draven. Does Draven have... I think I gave him... I didn't realize I pacified the zombie. A potion recipe. We're not going to use potions. Push him off there. Okay, maybe if we go down here, it leads us to water. So this is going to lead us up here. We didn't explore this, it seems. Let's use the skirt. I imagine just like rubbing the skirt on like a door and it just opens. It sounds ridiculous, but you know, it's magical, right? I'm not saying that anything magical is ridiculous, but how do you activate the skirt? Right? I'm very curious about how they activate magical items in Tamriel. Okay, so this is a dead end. Do we need something special to get there? Because it seems like we're going to die if we make any sort of attempt. I don't think we have to go in the water. Maybe we do. Is there something that we have to raise the water levels? It's a quick save. I'm going to attempt this one more time, although I'm sure it's going to result in our doom. Yeah, I think it's causing damage to us. No, it's the floor that's causing damage. That's very unique. Okay, so this is just ingredients. Oh my goodness. A Daedric Claymore. You have to be kidding me. That's brilliant. Mummy wrappings, common symbol. I feel that's I don't even know what to say about that. I'm excited. A mithril claymore. Who cares? But we'll take it, right? We can't take the gold, so we're gonna leave that there. We have a Daedric claymore. That's not what I expected at all. How do you even get into a room like this without magic? Because the floor there hurts, right? Yeah. So we can rest on this table. Dogmatary has improved. Man, we have a Daedric Claymore. I was not expecting to find that. Let's just take the gold. That's very... Man, we might even sell it. Like, who knows how much gold we can get. It doesn't do that much more damage than the Orcish Warhammer, right? So I might just sell it. That might be its use. So let's equip the Orcish Warhammer, because I actually don't want to break the Daedric Claymore. No, it does do more damage, but only by 2. Okay, that's not what we wanted to do. Okay. So I think I'm gonna figure this dungeon out the next video. I think it's time to read a book. Right? Hold on, I want to eat the meat. Maybe about the nymphs, since I'm very curious as to what they are. So let's read about the nymphs, a scholar's guide to nymphs. I grew up a scholar, an ascetic devoted to knowledge, with eyes that saw beauty in a fascinating passage in a dusty tome. Love in the candle that allowed me to study on starless nights, passion in a well-reasoned argument of a long-dead issue. I was a student who never graduated and was never expelled. Though I am not defending myself, I should further define myself. I am not what you would call a prude. In fact, I can speak of subjects in a detached way that would make the most debauched strumpet and skyhawk blush with discovered modesty. I wrote an essay, The House of Debella, as a scholar should, analyzing the cult of beauty and physical relations as one might study crop rotation or the digestive system of an orc. The acquaintances of mine who were inclined to wink and giggle I tolerated, but barely. With all that said, the reader will understand that when I decided to study the language of the nymphs in order to study their character and culture, it was not a decision I made on account of prurience or lust. Scholars have historically neglected the nymph as a subject worthy of research, and this neglect I attribute to prejudice. The sages with whom I have spoken on the subject have eloquently and intelligently formed sentences which, boiled down, can be translated as nymphs look like beautiful naked women who skip along tra-la-la and like to have indiscriminate sex. What could they have to say that would be of any interest? Okay, alright, I'm not sure what I expected. So here I was faced with the most daunting of projects, to study and research a species unstudied and a potentially rewarding challenge. If the subject was unstudied because the scientific community had deemed it beneath interest, a potentially rewarding but decidedly frustrating challenge. If I spent months in serious study of their language and culture, and additional time in their company, and discovered nothing more than the common prejudice is correct, the term laughingstock would not do me justice. So excited and nervous for reasons unrelated to the notorious promiscuous behavior of my subjects, I began my studies. I mastered the language, a melodious tongue that sounds like wild elf and fairy, but share no vocabulary with them. I studied the lore and found it to be on the whole little more than pornography and crude conjecture. I just had to pick this book, didn't I? I hope YouTube doesn't have an attack over this one. I next had to find a nymph from my centralized location in the Imperial City. I found it easy to send word around the several well-known temples and guilds devoted to study in all the provinces. Not all replies back were serious in nature, but one from the school of Julianos and Sentinel helped me considerably. To Magister Oitos and his disciples, I here offer my sincere gratitude. Nymphs are extremely shy creatures, no matter what the more obscene stories will tell you. No one who I've spoken with has had one seek him or her out. Thus, to speak with a nymph requires energy and patience. I mean, are they really shy? They're always running after Draven, laughing, naked, trying to kill him. It doesn't sound like they're shy. It sounds like they're psychotic. I mean, that's what it looks like, I should say. So let's resume reading. Out of courtesy, for her privacy, I will not here give the location of the little grotto of the coast of Hammerfell, where I found the nymph. It took 3 months of patient waiting, leaving presents where I knew the nymph would be, before the nymph stood still at my approach. I remember I was carrying a bouquet of purple and white tetias, and she looked at them and then at me, and smiled. The effect of her smile was truly magical. I'm convinced her body was of course perfect, her face lovely and serene, her hair like silk flame, but until she smiled, she was beautiful in the abstract, a perfect statue by a master. The smile made her approachable, and thus terrifying. For you, I said, attempting my first utterance of nymph to a real nymph. Her smile grew into a grin, which became a giggle, and then a laugh. The reader has doubtless heard of the silver laughter of the elves. The nymph's laugh is earthy and spontaneous, and very suggestive. "And what do you want from me in return, mortal?" she asked. I am, there is no, I should say, known word in the nymph language for scholar. I am a man who likes to learn things. I want to learn things about you. And I did. Nymphs are the wisest, most wonderful creatures in Tamriel. My nymph, her name is Iliac, a poor, phonetic transcription of a word that sounds more like a light wind blowing through a small crack in a hollow chamber. And she knows more about the behavior and varieties of the deep woodland creatures than the greatest wood elf scholar I've ever met. She taught me of flowers and ghosts, and creatures too fast and timid to have ever been seen by man. Iliac taught me how to learn for the very first time, how to open my mind to all of the possibilities of life, and how to use that knowledge, not just to hold in my cramped brain like a dragon's hoard. If you ever meet a nymph, speak to her. Editor's note: the writer, Vondham Barris, is no longer a scholar at the Imperial University. He deposited this manuscript and disappeared from the civilized world. His current whereabouts are unknown. So that was a pretty interesting book. Alright, so what does that mean about the nymphs? Was he enchanted and taken away? Did they kill him? What do they do? I don't really trust nymphs. He seems like very enchanted by their ways, right? Like they know quite a bit. But what exactly do they know? So they know more about, the wilds than the wood elves, and, they know about beasts that they've never seen before. But he doesn't tell the reader. And I'm guessing he was just always going to, move with that nymph, or, maybe, she used some sort of enchantment. Something happened to him, right? He's no longer a scholar at the Imperial University. He could be dead. Maybe nymphs are actually friendlier than we think they are, but the way she said mortal, and they're always attacking you too, it's not really a good impressions, right? Like, maybe she knew she already had her fingers in him, and you don't know what exactly happened to him. But apparently they're very wise creatures. But it could be just the enchantment speaking. Maybe he, he thinks they're greater than they actually are. He thinks that they have everything because they've charmed him. And basically, essentially, it's like fake wisdom, essentially, right? But, that was a pretty interesting thing. I don't think... we know that nymphs are smarter than they let on, if they charmed them. But we don't really know what they know. They say they're shy, but... it was kind of like... It didn't reveal anything, but it left enough to make you think, right? Yeah, I think it was a pretty good book. I'm very curious about those creatures never seen before by man. But anyway, thank you for being a part of Draven's journey into the Iliac Bay. We'll be back with another part. I'll try to upload more consistently from now on. It's just that, you know, work gets in the way and so forth. But yeah, I'll try to upload more consistently from now on. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more of Draven's adventures.